From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big evening on Evening's Crypto and Overnight's Crypto as cryptocurrency coins top picks of 2020 are getting changed across the board. Those top cryptocurrency picks of 2021 are going the direction I said they're going, slower, as the devaluation of cryptocurrency coins continue through June into July. Coins are going lower because there's not a lot of support in the market, and yet there's a lot of opportunity to make big money. In this video, we'll go over the 3 buying opportunities for you to make money in a devaluing market. I predicted the last market crash. I predicted the last rebound of the coins, or lack of rebound, and then I predicted where we're going to go this week. And I've been right so far. We're devaluing. We're not coming back. We're going lower. But you can still make money in that type of market. We'll look over why the coins have been so predictable for me on this channel, and why I've been accurate in predicting the first, second, third, and now fourth market crashes, and why I've been predicting the current downturn into the month of July. Here you go, with Bitcoin going down, and then with coins like Doge continuing to fall. You have coins like that Ethereum that just really fell apart today. And then Polygon going slightly lower. We have a lot of coins that are surprising viewers across the board, like Barnbridge had a big breakout and is falling apart today. Compound is still an opportunity to buy and sell across the board. But then Aave, that coin that you would have gotten in and gotten out of, you should have gotten out when I told you. AMP, no longer the winner of last month, a wide peer, just valuing by the minute. We have a lot of opportunities and a lot of coins, and I'm going to show you which are the top cryptocurrencies of 2021, starting right now. How are you? Boy, what a night it is. What an overnight it is. It has been surprising that nearly every, I think it's not nearly, it is every prediction I've delivered on this channel about where coins are going and when they're going them has been literally exact to the moment. And it's almost as though the coins are that predictable that it's easy to do it. But you can do it as well. But first, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, fastest growing cryptocurrency channel for a reason. I give you all the different kinds of coins, lots of buying and selling opportunities, lots of ways to get money, and lots of ways to stay away from bad investments off the bat. The worst thing you can do is follow a channel that tells you just to buy a coin because you got a sense it's going to pop. I don't do that. I don't do senses. I do charts and I do making money. So subscribe. Also like this video and consider becoming a member. If you're new to this channel, this is what I do. What I do is I show you how to make money. Making money on a coin means buying it and selling it. But the key is when you're buying it and when you're selling it. The worst approach is buying it and holding it based upon, I just have a feeling. I have feelings, you have feelings, but that's not this channel. And here's what you need to know. Number one, if you buy a coin and you look to sell it in 3 months, you are watching this channel, because that is not a strategy that's going to make you money. It's a strategy to lose your money. What's going to happen is that coins are going to devalue over the next 3 months. So you absolutely cannot be buying coins now thinking they're going to go up in 3 months. That your strategy is, I'll buy it now and I'll sell in 3 months. You can't do that. That's not a buying strategy. That is not a strategy that will turn a profit for you or give a return on your investment. So don't do it. Why? Because coins are devaluing. Coins are devaluing. And no matter how many times I've been saying that over the last 3 weeks, it continues to be true. So my predictions have been accurate while everything else that says is going up, going up, going up has actually continually been disproven. Number two, there are 3 opportunities to make money in this market. And let's go over the 3 opportunities across the board. The first one is the following. If you want to buy a coin and hold it, then you're fine if you're holding it over a year. That's a long-term hold. So buy a coin and hold it for a year, yeah, you're fine. I prefer you buy the coin and hold it for 5 years. Here's what you need to know. Is that cryptocurrency in January to May was a certain type of market. You could buy a coin, put it away, not look at it, not even open your phone, don't even open the computer, and you'd have 1,000% return your investment in 3 months. You wouldn't have to do anything. It was easy. Can't do that anymore because the market's like this. The market then was like that. It was going up. Now we're going this way. You can't do that anymore. So you cannot buy and hold and sell in 3 months. But you can certainly buy and hold and sell it in a year, but I would prefer to say 5 years. So here's what you need to know. There's really only 2 coins I like doing that with at the moment, which are Ethereum and Bitcoin. Reason is because long-term, they really do have a very good position going long-term. So what price points do I want on that? I like an Ethereum buying it about 1500, 1700, holding it for 5 years, and it'll be at least 10,000, maybe in a year and a half. I like Bitcoin, buying it in the 20s. Yeah, I like Bitcoin in the 20s, like at 29,000, 28,000, and then selling it in 5 years. It'll be worth 100,000. And that'll be a 4% return on your money. So there you go. 400% return on your money. That is wonderful. Now, are there other opportunities in this market? There are. And there's two other market opportunities. The first opportunity you can do almost every single hour on this market, or every single day at least. The other opportunity is sporadic, maybe once in a while, maybe every few days, or once a week, or every 2 weeks. The second opportunity is only when the market is generally up. You're going to look at coins and everything is going to be green. They're all up. That opportunity is only when the market is generally up. The first opportunity you can do almost every single day. How do you do it? What do you do it? What is it called? Let's go over all the details. It's called day trading, as I call it. You get into the coin and you go into your platform like a Gemini, which I'm showing you here, and you look and see which coin is having a nice start of breakaway. This is most evident when the coins are generally down for the day. So you see there's a lot of red in this chart. There's a lot of red and very little green. So it means on the 24-hour chart, there's a lot of reds. And on the 7 days, there's a lot of reds. This is generally even more beneficial when the market's down because your coin will be up. You click the third column again. Once will show them all down. Now we're going to click it again. Now you're going to see the breakaway. And that will show you the coins that are most up at the moment for the day. There's Deriva DAO, which is not available on Gemini, but it's up 23%. Next one is Loom, up 18%. The next one is Store J, up 6%. So how do you do this? It's very, very easy. What you want to do is you want to stock the coin, and you want to look at the coin around when it's about 17 or 18% up. You can look at 6% up, but you want to certainly be looking at 17, 8% up, and then determine, is this a coin that I can get in and out at about 20% return on my investment? You look at the chart and say, is this a coin it's going to continue to run today, maybe in tomorrow, and give me a 20% return or more on the position? So you do not want to buy into the coin if the coin is up, let's say 35% for today, because that's unrealistic. No coin is going to go up 20 more percent on top of 33%. That would be 50% of the day. That's going to happen. Not going to happen. You want to look at a coin that's maybe 16, 18% right now, and you get in and it goes up another 20%, maybe 10% more today, and then another 10% more tomorrow. That's how you do it. Now, you saw that I mentioned in that list of coins, I went down a little bit lower on the list of coins that were single digits up because we're a very down day. But some of these coins, Store J and Loom and even Deriva DAO, were coins that I had detailed in other days of flipping, other days, day trading. So they may give you that opportunity as well. Deriva DAO up 23%, Loom up 18%, Store J up 6%. Now, what I also like to do, while I'm not going to be buying these coins, I also like to see what's the worst performing coins, because guess what? Usually the worst performing coins will also be potentially the best performing coin in another day. So I like to get familiar with the name. It's sort of like, watching sports. You want to get familiar to some of the players' names. So if I click the column again, see the worst performing coins for today, Barnbridge, I know you. Kyber Networks is third worst, but Barnbridge is down 10%. Why do I know Barnbridge? Because it was the best performing coin yesterday. It was a coin you were day trading yesterday. It's down 10% today, but boy, it had a big opportunity for you to make money. I think I have Barnbridge's chart right here. So let's just jump right into Barnbridge to understand why it's important to really sort of watch everything. So here you go. This is Gemini. This is a one-day chart. My mouse is on the chart. You see how it's taken a real fall. It started the day at 38. It went back to 38, and then it fell to 35, and then it came up into the 33. Now, let's look at the 7-day. Wow, that's wonderful. It was 30, and it ran all the way to 40. Whoa, that's a 30% return on your investment. Now, that was one of the three coins which I was detailing this channel over the last few days as coins that were making runs: Barnbridge, Aave, and Compound. Now, Which brings us then to go back to this analysis. You're buying into a coin, and how long are you going to stay in it? You're just going to stay in it as long as you need to stay in it till you get that return on your investment. Remember, this is day trading, so you may be in their coin for 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. You are not staying in the coin long. What's the longest duration for day trading? It's like a day and a half at most. I know it's called day trading, but about a day and a half. You want to just expect to be out within a day and a half, if not an hour. But here is what's really exciting, is that if the coin is still up trending, still going up, after you're approaching the end of that entire run of day trading, you're not going to sell. You shouldn't sell. You should stay in. And that's what happened with Barnbridge, Compound, and Aave. We may have started in looking at them as day trading coins recently, but they continue to run. And you would have stayed with them until that day and a half came, and then you say they're still up. So what point happened then? Then we were in our flipping position. What is our flipping position? It's basically the same thing as day trading. We're just staying in there a little bit longer. How long? Here's what you need to know. It's never going to be more than 3 days. It's usually going to be less than 3 days. And what does this opportunity involve? It's usually when the market is all up. Unlike the first situation, where coins are generally down or up, or it's just sort of a mixed market, and you can do this every single hour and every single day with a lot of coins, different coins across the board. This one you can really only do sporadically when the whole market is up. When the whole market is up, you're getting into these coins and you're riding it while that market stays up, and it generally stays up for about 3 days. What's at issue? This is what's going on. As coins devalue and they go down, they'll have days in which they'll go up for 3 days, up, and then they'll go down. So you're getting in right on that start of that 3-day pop, and maybe 2-day pop, but at least 3-day pop, and then you're getting back out. You're not staying in after that because the coins are going down. And you saw that with Barnbridge. So let's go back and understand why these coins did exactly what I said. They may have started as a day trade, may have continued into flipping, but now you want to get out. So there you go. There's Barnbridge. So it started a run from, what was it? How low did it go? 27 and went to 40. I mean, it's just wonderful. It's over a $10 move on a $30 coin. Where's it now? It's at 30. Let's pull up the 1-day chart so we see it clear. Where's it right now? So it's at 33. Wow. So that's a big fall. So that's why you would have ran it as far as you could run it. How far would you run it to? Right here? 40. You would have sold it probably like at, it went to 41. So you would have sold about 40. You would have seen it come off and you would say, time to get out. I don't want to be greedy. You do not want to be greedy on either of these two strategies of buying and selling. You want to take your profits when you have it and get out. You don't want to say, it's going to go on for 5-day pop. No, you'll lose your shirt. You'll lose your shirt and you won't make any profit. So this was a beautiful run. 30 to 40, you get out. Now let's look at other coins. Compound. Wow. That was the other coin, one of 3 coins that started as day trading, went to flipping. And how high did it go? Well, it started at 200 approximately and went all the way up to 320. Beautiful run. Then fell down. Now, I talked about Compound every single day this week. I said that probably at 320 you would have gotten out because that's a $100 move on a $200 coin. I mean, who wants to risk that? That's a 50% return on your investment in 48 hours. You get out. You get out. Come on. Now it goes down to 300. I specifically said to you yesterday, you get out, and if you want to get back in, you can get back in again and make more money. And here you go. At 288, it started to uptrend. So you would have gotten back in at 288, and where's it now? 348. So for 288 to 348, that's a very nice run. That's a perfect fine run. And guess what? It's still up. So you would not be selling Compound the second time around. To recap, you would have gotten in the 200s. You would have taken the ride all the way up on this chart to got to 320. You would have got it out. It would have been foolish not to get out because you got a 100% return on a $100 return on a $200 coin. Then when it got as low as here, you would clearly seen it was time to buy in again if you wanted to do again and run it up here. And I would still stay in there. All right, so let's go to some other coins so you understand where this opportunity is and where it is not. So Bitcoin, not an opportunity in Bitcoin because it's too expensive a coin and Bitcoin doesn't move enough. So you want a coin that moves enough. Let me show you changing subjects just for a second. Here you see the downtrend of Bitcoin. This is May, and this was about February. So where is Bitcoin going? I predict that Bitcoin will devalue with the rest of the market about 3% every 48 hours over the next 3 weeks until it gets into the 20s. There was a broadcast media news report this morning on really the number one financial news channel, and they said a lot of polls now say that people think that Bitcoin will end the year at 29,000. I laughed when I saw that title. I think it's going to end the month at 29,000, not the year. We are already at, we went to 30. How low did we go today? Bitcoin went all the way down to 31, 32. It went to like 32, 31 today. If you look and see where Bitcoin's going, I predict that Bitcoin will devalue over the next 3 weeks, and then it'll get somewhere around 26,000. And then the People's Republic of China will make their next announcement, and then I believe that Bitcoin will go to down to here, about 18, 19,000. It's going to go down the mountain. Let's go to the next coin. So Doge, not a good chart. Let's look out further on Doge. Not a good chart. I mean, how more obvious can this be? There's nothing good going on in this chart. This is a coin that just progressively goes down. It may take a while to go down, but it's going down. I mean, how more obvious can this be? This type of stuff here, you see this little stuff here, that's not anything to celebrate about, because when you look at it in proportion to all this, it's such a short period of time. It's not like it went back up to here. It just went up, 2%, 3%, and then it just fell lower. And then look at that, the crash, and look what it's doing now. It's just downdrafting. How low is Doge going to go? Doge is going to go into the teens. It's going to go in the teens the next 3 weeks. Ethereum. I'm surprised by this Ethereum chart. When I first saw it and I was getting ready for tonight's broadcast, I was surprised. I didn't think Ethereum was going to go to 2,000 today. I mean, it's Friday going into Saturday. I thought this was going to be more like a Sunday event. So how low is Ethereum going to go? Oh, Ethereum is going very low, folks. I mean, Ethereum could be 1,900 on Sunday. But look at this chart. The next drop for Ethereum is going to be around here. It's going to be 1,600. And then when the PCR issues the next statement, there you go, 1,100. It's falling more until we get out of all this PCR stuff, which is not happening just anytime soon. So here's Polygon. Not a lot of interest for Polygon anymore, because why? It's just not moving much. Now you got to be careful. You buy it $1. Is it really going to go to $1.20? No. It's just not having a lot of excitement at the moment. I would not bet on Polygon going to $1.20 all the time. It's just, I think it's a little too wishful an investment to think that Polygon is going to $1.20. I'll buy it at $1. I wouldn't do it. So here's Aave. That was our third coin, which I had recommended viewers to consider for our day trading. And look at this. Wonderful. This is wonderful. 180. We had a lot of people in overnights last night that were talking about it with me. 180 to 250. Came back. Then what did it go to? It went to 240. Went down. And then now what's it doing? It's 220. So it did exactly what I said. I said 180. Here's what I said. I said 187, sell it at 220. So by 220, it was still running. So I said, don't sell. And then I said, as soon as it hits the peak, get out. Do not wait. It got to that peak, 250. And you should have gotten out here, because guess what? It was really never come back. That's where you can't be greedy. Can't be greedy on other coins like AMP. Look what a mess AMP has turned into. It's just a flat. That's one day. Look how boring that is. AMP is a 5-cent coin that doesn't do anything. It's fallen apart. So with that great news, then how do we prepare for the weekend? You know this channel. Sunday red. I'll be wearing my Sunday red on this channel. It's all about the down day. Now, here's what you need to know, is that your Sunday approaches are different than they were a few months ago. So you're not going to be looking Sunday as an opportunity to buy a coin and hold it for 3 months and sell it. That's not the approach of Sunday or Saturday. What am I talking about? Sunday and Saturday evenings are the lowest days of the week, almost every single week for the last 2 months, with the exception of maybe 2 weeks. What happens? Coins generally trade up on Friday night. They're not doing it yet, but they generally trade up on Friday night, late in the night, and then they get their highest price point about Saturday noontime, until they start to fall down by Saturday noontime. They usually reach their lowest point all the way, falling by Sunday evening. Now, here is what you need to know is that in some cases, the fall starts earlier on Saturday. The last market crash was on a Sunday. It started on Sunday, but got worse on Monday, Tuesday. I'm sure there's people in the live chat tonight that are going to ask me, what about the weekend? You think that changes things? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Do people trade crypto more because they're home because of 4th of July weekend? Or do they trade less because they're busy because of 4th of July weekend? I don't know. I think a lot of the trading that you do see that's sort of volatile at the weekend on Sundays is from overseas. I don't think it's United States based. So I do think it's European traders and all that. So the 4th of July is not a factor for them. So I really don't think it's a real consideration across the board. But with coins going lower by Sunday, then what should you be doing? Well, here's what you need to know, is that none of the 3 buying opportunities, which I went over in this channel, really have to concern themselves with going lower unless you're trying to really bargain buy for a long-term investment. If you're trying to bargain buy Ethereum at 1,500 and it goes to 1,500, then maybe you buy 1,500. Or you're trying to buy Bit at 29, it goes to 29. Maybe you buy Bit at 29. Remember, patience is also virtue. So if you're not rushing to buy these coins for long term, wait it out. Wait a few more weeks and you'll get a cheaper price point. You don't need to know. If you're holding it for 5 years, why do you have to buy it now? Buy it in a few weeks from now, it's cheaper. But for the buy and sell situation, the fact that they're devaluing is not your opportunity. Your opportunity is going up. So while Sunday you may look at the coins and say, oh, these coins are getting really hit badly. Maybe they'll pop up a little bit on Monday and give me a few hours to trade them. Yeah, that opportunity is there. So if you want to, so this is my approach. If the weekend goes as a plan and we start to trade up on Friday into Saturday, look for 2 possibilities. 1, the market's down, but certain coins are popping up. Get into those coins. Or the market's up and a lot of coins are up. Get the ride in because the ride will just be for maybe a day, maybe a half a day. Number 2, if you're waiting for Sunday because you're busy on Saturday, you can't do anything on Saturday, then watch for the coins that are most down on Sunday because that may give you an indication of what's for Saturday. Remember, you're trying to get coins on these runs. Let's go in the split screen right now and see if there's anything in coinmarketcap.com, which is over here, that gives us an indication of where this market's going. So coinmarketcap.com tonight. Let's see what it shows. Oh, so there's XDC, #1 most up coin today. Again, 17%. This is why you have to look at these charts over and over and over again. You have to look every single day. How many recordings have I made about XDC? And every time I see it, I'm like, oh, I'm surprised. There's XDC again. This is like the 4th day in a row, and it's indicated by the 7-day number. The coin is up 100% in 7 days, 95%. XDC, XFin Network. It's up 18% today, and it's up 100% for 7 days. Unreal, incredible. So, you buy the coin, you would stay in there. You would not sell yet. CeeLo, I've had video after video about CeeLo. I've had CeeLo 3 days in a row. Now, we had one day where CeeLo was down. I said, it's going to be backing up again. So it's up 8% today, but up 14%. Any other coin? There's Compound, up 4%, up 50% for the week. Yep, that's why, because I've been telling viewers this is a great coin. Now, let's look at the worst performing coins of the 24-hour period. Anything that sort of jumps out? No, nothing that really jumps out. Let's look at the best up coin of the week. There we go. XDC, best up coin, then Compound. Let's look at the worst down coins of the week so far. Oh, QNT, Quant, which had a very good week recently. And Theta Fuel and AMP. Wow. Theta Fuel and Quant were day tradable coins recently. Not this week, but recently. Fascinating. And with that, you see how it's very fascinating, how you have to really always sort of keep alert. Here's what you need to know going to the evening. There'll be opportunities across the board this weekend, but remember, you're not buying a coin to sell in 3 months. If you buy a coin thinking you're just going to sell it in 3 months, it's not a good approach. You're going to have a devalued asset. Focus on buying the coin and getting out in a few hours and getting over a 20% return. Second, focus on buying the coin and holding it for 3 days if it's an up market, or less than 3 days, and getting out. You're focusing on an entrance and an exit strategy, getting a profit by getting in and getting out. And then finally, it's all about the coin. The coin must be volatile enough, must have enough swings in the coin's price point for you to do this. If the coin is relatively flat like an amp, it's not a coin. Finally, on the sell side, I would, selling is a whole art form unto itself. There's different approaches to selling. Number one, if you don't need the money and you're not happy with the coin and it just frustrates you and you think it's a good coin like a Cardano or something, just put it away and check back on it in a year from now. It'll be up. It's just frustrating to you. Just put it away and don't focus on it. You bought it too expensive and it's going down and it's going to come back. So just focus elsewhere. If you do need the money, then you have to focus on those pops where the market's up for you to get out of the coin. Third, if you don't need the money, but you still want to get out of the coin, then what you may also consider is whether you're buying and selling other times this year, whether it's crypto or stocks, because ultimately, if let's say you had a $500 win on another coin, a $500 profit on another coin you sold this year, and you only have for 2 months, and this coin you had for 2 months and you lost, $55, get out of it because it offsets the loss in that, it offsets the win in that other coin. That $50 loss of this coin offsets the win on the other coin. And there you go. And with that, always drop your comments and questions about your coins. I love your questions on the Overnight's broadcast. So if you have a question about a particular coin, whether it's a buy or sell, tell me the coin, tell me the ticker of the coin, tell me whether you bought or you sold, whether you want to buy or you want to sell, and I'll answer your questions as well. And I love when other viewers answer people's questions as well as in the comments additionally. And with that, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record, fastest growing cryptocurrency channel there is. Also, like this video. Every like helps in the algorithm rankings. Share these videos on Facebook, Reddit, and Instagram. Join me every morning at 9:30 a.m. with Mornings Crypto live from Santa Monica, followed by Evenings Crypto at 7 o'clock and Overnight's Crypto starting at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every night. Stay informed, stay focused, have a beautiful evening, and stay with Ally for more.